All right. This is take one. All
Okay, take one, take
right,
one.
take one. All right. What? I guess some introductions. I think that's probably necessary.
Yes, sir.
I am Tony. Tony. Tony Mederos, and this is my half brother from my dad's side. Uh, Go ahead, introduce yourself.
I am Celestino Mederos, but you can also call me Tino or Nino. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I remember Dad wanted to name me Celestino too.
Yeah, but it got switched up. My mom wanted to call me Marco Antonio, but well,
Yeah, yeah, it's crazy. I didn't know that actually. Did they? Is that really it?
yeah, man.
so,
My mom wanted me to call that. Yeah,
uh,
that's what I'm saying, man.
so my name was supposed to be your name, and your name was supposed to be my name.
Yeah, bro. What the heck?
Dude, our dad just recycled. Like that's all he did.
Facts, man. That's all he did. Just recycle the damn name. It's okay. I got my grandpa's name, so I'm not too angry about it.
Right, of course.
It's really weird, but I ain't got no damn middle name either. So, but yeah, that's me.
Yeah, well, I was thinking about topics on what to do today, and I definitely thought gaming, you know.
Hmm.
Definitely thought um what's it called? Other stuff in our life, that we like to do, like hobbies and stuff. Um,
Right.
'Cause I mean, I know you're in mariachi and everything, but I don't know really how you got into music and all that, and how you kind of knew that was part of your passion and everything to do. Um, so let's see. What do you want to start off with? How do you want to introduce this?
I mean, that. I mean, I'm just a musician trying to make it in this world, man. That's
That
pretty much.
makes Yeah, out in California too. Shout out
Yeah,
to California fam.
it's not tropical out here. We are here in the ghetto.
Hey,
We're
that's
not
cool.
no Bel Air people.
I'm in the ghetto right now too. My mom was
I,
been living in the ghetto for like 10 years.
Dang, man. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know how it's like out there. What is it? The Midwest? Yeah, you guys are in the Midwest.
We're south,
Southwest?
south Midwest, South
Huh.
Central West, South
Okay.
South Midwest. Yeah. Pretty much, we are two brothers who really haven't talked much at all. Obviously, we talk to each other for, a birthday or something, and that's pretty much all we've done. But I kind of interested to hear how you view dad versus how I view dad, if that makes sense.
Sure, man.
Um, because I obviously dad was in my life a little more than obviously like physically
Of course.
more than
Yeah.
you. I just kind of want to know your perspective on how you saw that.
Well, let me get your perspective, and then I'll give you my perspective. How's that sound?
Okay, so well, I knew that I had a brother. Obviously, he told me about you, and I think the first time I texted you was like when I was 11. I think that sounds about right.
Was it, man? Because it's been a very long time.
Yeah, I got my first phone at like 10, and he was like, "Hey, text your brother." At like sometime about, I think it was like for your birthday or something. When I was like 11, I was like, "Okay, yeah." Um,
Probably. Probably.
yeah, something like that. But I f- and then dad left my family twice.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and it's
That I
not.
have no knowledge of, so I have no knowledge of that.
Oh yeah, no, he left. Dad left when I was like 12ish, 12, some
Uh-huh.
13, something like that. The way I found out was actually my mom was like crying in her room. It was real sad how I found out. Um,
Huh. Okay.
yeah, she was crying in her room. She told me what happened. I was like, okay, it'll be all right. And we watched the Titanic. because that's what I guess that's just what she was watching. So I just sat there and comforted her watching the Titanic, and
Cool. All right.
uh, I wasn't mad at that or anything, because I totally get it. Even especially now I understand it way more, but I heard mom and dad fight pretty often, so it was pretty. I thought that was like, this is probably a good thing. I wasn't
Mm-hmm.
super off about it. It didn't like change my perspective on like the world or anything like that. It's just like it was one of those things where I was like, it happened.
Right.
It'll be
Yeah.
all right. Um, and
Understandable.
then he came back when I was like, I want to say 14, maybe 15.
Mm-hmm.
I think 14, because he left before I turned 15. No, he left after I turned 15. Um, and then yeah, he was back for a few months, and then he left
Mm-hmm.
again. He left to his own, he'd make his own house and everything. And then after that, honestly, he just started doing his. I didn't talk to him much at all. You
Mm-hmm.
know, he'd help with financial stuff. Um,
Okay.
but for the most part, after definitely after I moved out for high school, I didn't see him too much at all.
Mm-hmm.
Um, which I went to that's ASMSA. Um, and ASMSA is Arkansas School for the Mathematics, Sciences, and the Arts. By the way,
Mm-hmm.
I promise people say it's smart person school, but it's really just like
Regular high school.
college prep, pretty
Okay.
much. It's just a college prep boarding school. Is essentially all it is.
Seems legit. Uh-huh.
Classes were fine. Teachers suck though. Not teachers.
Uh, every teacher
Uh,
does, man. Every teacher sucks. Like you be in a prep school, you be in any type of school. You always
yeah,
have
there's
a couple
there
teachers.
always some teacher that's just screw you.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyways, yeah, dad wasn't. I feel like, I mean, I know dad was in my life, but I think it would have been fine without him, if that makes sense.
So okay.
And
Yeah.
I obviously, like, I love dad. And but the last time we messaged was New Year's. Just said happy holidays or whatever.
It's same.
Yeah. So I guess I mean, I love dad. I don't view him as as a bad guy at all. Because especially now, because I really understand now, right? Uh,
Well,
but
what do you mean by you understand though?
like
What's
what why he left, why he left with mom and everything. Um, I understand like that, and I understand like
hmm.
uh,
Okay.
the decisions he was making and stuff like that. Um,
Okay.
so I mean I have nothing but respect and love for him, pretty much. But yeah, that's about it.
Well, here's my perspective. Just because I haven't seen the man in a very long time, so I think the very first time he called me was when I was like maybe I don't even remember, man. It's a very long time since he called me. Probably like 13 years old, maybe less than that. I have no idea. But he called me and he sent me a box of clothes. Yeah, and I was like, thanks, man. Um, after that, we didn't talk for a while until I was in high school. Then he started talking to me more often, and he would just ask me general questions: how I'm doing, how are you,
Right.
and then later, man, I really don't remember when like I first saw him. It was when you were in town. When you went to Visalia too. That's the first time I saw you. That's the first time I saw your dad.
Oh, really? That's the first time you saw dad? And like,
Yeah, that was like first ever. So I must have been like 20 years old, 19 years old. somewhere around there.
Wow, that's
Yeah, I
seriously,
haven't.
that's crazy,
Yeah.
man. I
Uh,
still have that picture too.
I have. You have a picture.
I have the picture. You want me to send
Oh,
it to you real quick?
yeah, man. What the heck? Send that through.
Yeah, hold on.
You know, I remember the event too. It was for
Birthday.
what was her name? Yeah, Ernestina's birthday, right?
Yeah, yep. That was for
Um,
Alma.
no,
That's why I
no,
was in town. I'm pretty sure. No.
no.
That was a different birthday. Never mind. Alma was her. It was for her 16.
It was a
Uh,
yeah, it was a quinceañera or
or
something or a sweet
15,
16
15.
something.
Yeah, something. Yeah. That's why. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. Let me
But
send you the picture.
that's when he offered me to go visit him. He said he'd pay for my like bus ticket all the way to Fresno or to Visalia,
Mhm.
and I was like, okay, well, sure. And I had a lot of mixed feelings, but then I was just like, at the end of it, I was just like, man, I'm over this. It doesn't really, I don't really care about it anymore. It's not like
Right.
I used to spend a lot of time thinking about that, but now it's just I'm over it. I don't really. It doesn't really matter. I see him. He saw me. He talks to me. I'm grateful for that at least.
Right.
Um, but yeah, first time I saw him, he was this skinny man. Sorry about that. I have two cats and they're fighting.
Oh no, you're good. Skinny, really?
Um, yeah, no, he was a skinny dude. Skinny dude. I did not like.
Man, if you
I didn't
see,
expect. I
do
didn't
you-
expect him to be so skinny.
have you seen him currently?
No, I haven't seen him. Actually, the last time I seen him was. Dang, I think it was a couple of. Like a week before my birthday. Yeah,
Really?
yeah, a week before my birthday. He's actually. I mean, he to me he's pretty skinny.
The
Cause
last time you saw him, I'm assuming, definitely not the first time, because the first time he's not that skinny.
he was pretty skinny to me. I mean, like I said, it was the first time I saw him, so like,
There you
I
go.
thought it was pretty. But I saw this skinny, dark Mexican man
There you go. I sent the picture.
with my other uncle. What's his name? Evaristo.
Is that his name or is it Isaiah?
No,
I
it
see. You
was
see this?
Evaristo.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
dang! Sheesh! Look at that hair. Look at those legs.
Yeah, I know.
Disgusting. I look the same, so don't expect any changes.
Yeah, you look the same, really? I look a little bigger. I'm a little bigger now.
You got a little fatter?
Yeah, I got a little fatter. That'd be alright. I'm losing it slowly. I'm playing disc golf so much.
No, I'm a fatty, bro. I'm still a fatty, so no change here. Except for that ridiculous ass shirt. I don't know what the hell I was wearing.
I'm gonna go ahead and let me. Can I control plus this? No. Can I zoom in anyway?
You want to zoom in?
Yeah.
Control and the scroll wheel up.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Yeah, man. That day I saw him, I was just like, I gave him a hug. You know, told him I haven't seen him in a while.
Right.
Um, he said I look so good, so giant. He said, "This is my son, man."
Yeah, you're definitely taller than me, man.
To his brother, I'm taller than everybody. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Well,
My mom's like four something,
yeah,
and
I
then
don't know.
Pop is like five something,
He's like 5'6", I want to say.
5'6", and I'm over here 5'9", just a giant to these people. Except for my Theo Juan, he's pretty tall.
Dude, I'm short to everyone here. Almost
How tall are
everyone.
you?
I'm 5'8". Actually, I might be 5'9" now. I was 16 when I met you, right?
I think so, man.
Yeah,
You told
no,
me
I
that.
definitely got tall. We're probably about the same height now.
Yeah, most likely. I wouldn't be surprised, man. Growing like a weed. But we saw the man. I saw the man. Had a good time at the party.
All right, yeah. I'm gonna show the picture on the camera real quick.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah.
Mm.
This is us. This one on the left is me when I was way younger. This is my dad in the middle, and this is my brother, the one that I'm talking to right now. Man, our dad had chicken legs though. For
See,
real.
that's what I meant by skinny. I'm telling you, he was pretty.
Oh, okay. I see now.
I saw him as pretty skinny back then.
Right.
I haven't seen him since my a couple of weeks before my birthday. We had a very good time that last time I saw him.
That's good.
We went to the beach with the whole, dad's side of the family, and I was.
Oh, that must have been great.
Oh yeah, no, I had a really good time. I'm really shy. Like I don't talk to anybody over there. Like,
Right.
and
It's
my mom just keeps telling me that she's like, "Hey man, you should talk to them more. They absolutely freaking love you, man. Like they love you to death."
I bet you it's
And
because of your music too.
I don't know what it is, but I mean they've shown me over the like couple times that I've visited that they really do like care for me like that. They're such nice people, and I really got love for them.
Yeah,
100%.
they're great. I mean, I've only visited them. That was the only time I ever saw them. That time I came to California. The only time.
No way.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, I think that was like the first time I saw them too. Well, I mean, the only time I ever saw them like not physically was probably because of Facebook. Everybody was adding me.
Right. Makes
Who are
sense.
these people? And I was talking to my mom. My mom was like, "Oh, that's your tia Guille. This is."
Right. Yep.
I was over here like, "Okay, cool."
And then I proceeded to stop using Facebook after I found out about Instagram. Honestly.
Really?
Yeah. After I found Instagram out, I completely ditched Facebook. I didn't lay a finger on it. The only
Why'd you
reason
keep
I
going
did
on?
was to connect my apps through it, like Spotify and all that.
Okay. Yeah, I browse through everything. It'd be Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, everything. Well, I just use Facebook to go through the memes. That's pretty much it, and to message my mom because she likes using Messenger on there. So that's pretty much it.
My mom loves these just texting. She makes group chats with me, and my brother and sister, which they're which I actually don't have a full blooded sibling. I realized that a while ago, like a long time ago.
Your brother's not your brother?
No,
Like
yeah,
he's
my
not your.
brother and my sister are my half brother and sister. Cause my mom was with another guy, that's their dad.
Oh no, I feel it, man. I got like, let me see. Car, baby. I got 3 half brothers and 1 half sister. So
Oh.
it's all same over here. So
Yeah.
you know me, man. They're considered brothers,
Right,
sisters.
of course. You're my brother, man. I don't.
Yeah,
That's half just whatever.
yeah. I
Uh,
don't really. Um,
I don't really. I mean, on top of that, I mean, obviously, blood is blood. Like that's my relative.
yeah, of course,
But like I have friends that I consider brothers. For sure they're on that same level of family.
of course.
Um,
Yeah.
because I think that's just how that works. When you're with that type of when you're feeling that way, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
Uh, you know that you can depend on them, or you can be there. They be there for you, you be there for them. That's for sure. Like brother, that's some brother stuff for
Yeah.
sure.
No. Yeah. Of course. Um. That's pretty much all I had to say about my pops, cause I haven't really met him a lot. So he's a okay guy. He's really, how should I say it? I can't find the word.
He
Dang.
he tries.
Yeah, man. Like he's a crap. Oh, nope. I lost the word. He's very enthusiastic. There you go.
Yeah. Okay, enthusiastic. Yeah.
He's a go-getter in every sense of the freaking word, man. This
Yes.
guy talks to me 24/7. Like he would talk to me like constantly when I would go visit. He'd be telling me, "Oh yeah, I'm starting my own business, and this and that. I'm doing my own social media, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, man, what? You're a real go getter.
Yeah, he's trying. Yeah, he really does push himself to try and get there. Cause I'm sure once he does, he's gonna be feel really accomplished. I just know it.
He's got my support. I
Yeah, for sure.
recently helped him with his immigration papers, so I think he's now a resident. He's got his
Yeah, he's he's
residency
uh he's official. My
and
mom did
work
tell me
permit.
that.
Yeah, because I helped him out over there. Your mom's so funny, man. She posts a lot on Facebook too.
My mom,
Yeah, she's a really funny person.
she
Hecka funny, man.
she's funny. She can be so funny sometimes. She told me one of the funniest jokes before. Um and this happened to it was with her and my sister, right? And this was like I think it was she said when they were still living in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
There's this person who comes around with a car full of stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um uh and my mom tells my sister, my mom was going out to work, and my mom tells my sister, uh, uh, no compras, uh, no compras yellow hoy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and she was like, okay, I got it. And what's it called? My mom comes back, and then my sister says, um, man, I messed up the joke. It was so funny. But the point is, it was like, my mom said, uh,
You can say it in English, dog.
my
Just
mom
kidding.
said, uh, my, it was like, okay, this is difficult. This joke's hard to explain. Um,
Why? Because this is Spanish or what?
no, I just can't remember it completely on how it happened.
Do you speak Spanish?
Oh,
Like,
okay, I remember. So, Eric comes up to my mom and says,
mm-hmm.
uh, "Mom, we bought yellow," and then my mom screams at my sister like, "What the hell? I told you not to buy that." And then my sister's like, "I didn't buy it. I bought Jello, not yellow." And I was like, and then, but then the damage is already done. Mexican mothers, you know how they work, real
Oh man,
quick.
I
uh,
know. I feel it.
so I don't know, that joke was hilarious for some reason.
No, that's pretty funny.
Uh, Eric always causing trouble, even when he was younger.
Did you Did your mom only speak Spanish to you? Like, do you know how to speak fully Spanish and everything?
I know it. I don't know a ton of words, like just straight up words. I wouldn't know how to be able to say like headset or speaker. Or no, I know what speaker is. It's Focina. Uh, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. Like I guess I don't know non everyday words if that makes sense.
No, yeah, no, I get what you're
Yeah.
saying.
Like I can speak it fairly like house. I can speak it house. I definitely if I went up to Mexico, I could probably get by, but I'd probably struggle a little bit more still.
No, I feel I'm like kind of in the same boat. Like, I can speak Spanish. I actually speak it okay,
Right.
decent.
Yeah.
It's just not, it's not the best. I feel like it wouldn't
I
hold up a
also
conversation.
I also always confuse left and right in Spanish.
Izquierda y derecha?
Yeah, I can't
What?
remember which one's which.
Easy peasy, bro. If you're saying derecha is just right, izquierda is left. I mean that this is different. This is this is because this is engraved into my brain. That was actually the first language I spoke as a kid. My mom would just speak Spanish, and I would
Right.
speak.
No, Spanish was definitely my first like language I learned, but
It's just when
over
you.
time English developed into being my first language.
Well, yeah, it's just. That's what happens when you go to school. You start speaking
Right.
more English, and then at home,
Mhm.
that's the only place you speak Spanish. But for some reason, Spanish stuck to me all the way. Like it stuck to me all the way. My sister is not very good Spanish speaker, and then my brothers are real little, so they're
Right.
barely they're barely developing their cognitive skills. So
Right. I definitely think
I don't
you
know, but it stuck to me.
yeah, I feel like I kind of hear that because I think you have a little bit more of an accent than I do.
I didn't even notice I had an accent. I thought it was honestly, I thought it was mega whitewashed. Mega.
Dude, I totally think I'm whitewashed too. Like seriously, I think I'm so whitewashed. Uh,
I try not to. I mean, but I mean, I can't help it, man. I just talk how I talk. I've been living I've been living in California for so long. It's just how I talk.
right.
But then when it's necessary, I'll talk with respect in Spanish people. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Yeah,
Blah
yeah,
blah
yeah, of
blah.
course.
But that I mean, Spanish is it's something I just want to keep learning. Your
Right.
mom told me that your older brother was was learning Spanish. That
Um,
it was when I went to visit. She told me that she was learning, or that he was learning. Sorry, he was learning Spanish, and he was teaching Spanish.
yeah, so he was trying to learn Spanish so that he could teach it. He was trying to be a Spanish teacher.
Yeah, that's what I heard from your mom, and I was like,
Yeah.
really, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, but I mean, back to the main topic here. That's pretty much all I have to say about Pops. He's cool. He's really enthusiastic. He's got a lot of passion.
Yeah, he's definitely got a ton of passion.
I just don't know how he really is. I mean, I've stayed with him for a couple days, and that's really not enough to know about him.
Yeah. Yeah.
He talked to me one day, or he told me one day, in person. It was really weird to hear it, and I still don't know how I feel about it to this day. He told me I'm sorry, for not being there
Right. Right.
for all those years. I was just like, I don't know how to take that, and it's just really weird.
Right. Yeah, it is one of those weird things cuz like it did happen and it sucks, but it's like it's just like it's in the past now, you know?
Yeah, but
It's
now this guy's like all super involved in here. Like he was over here living in Las Vegas, talking to my grandma, and I talk to my grandma all the time, and she'd be like, "Oh yeah, your dad's over here," and I'll be like,
yeah,
"Oh really? That's pretty cool."
that's awesome, man. Yeah, no, yeah, that's definitely really good. I'm glad he's like I think he's just he really is a good person at heart, and I truly believe that.
I think he's just got his mind focused on other things right now.
Yeah, that's completely accurate.
I don't think he's worried about like anything at the moment. He's just making his own hustle over there. That's okay to understand.
Right.
We all have our like focus on things.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how Pops is for me. He's all right. Like
That's
I don't know him completely. That's that's
that's
the summary.
that's yeah, that's totally how I feel. Uh, you know,
Like I would get to know a little bit of like personality traits from him because I tell him something. I tell him, you know what? I get really angry when I don't eat for a long time, and he'd be like, "Oh, me too, son. Me too." And I'll be like, "Okay, well, you're a hangry dude,
man, did
just like me."
you know about his road rage?
No,
Oh
no.
my god.
For the most part, he'd be like a normal driver.
No, man. No, man. Oh my god, bro. This man's oh my god. He has such road rage in Arkansas whenever like it was crazy. He had so much road rage.
We're the
Especially
same person.
especially when there was like a really bad driver on the road, man, he'd go crazy. He'd bob. You know that Gabriel Iglesias joke where Mexicans bob their head when they're angry?
Hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty much that. That's what I started seeing. That's why I was like, oh, like, you when he was yelling, he was like, "What the fuck? Get out of
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
way!" Yeah. Except he'd say it in Spanish.
Huh. I never really saw dad as much of well, the stories that I heard from my uncles over here on my mom's side and aunts and everything said it was a real chill dude. He never got into any violence. He doesn't seem like the violent type to me. He seems all calm.
Yeah, he's definitely not the violent type.
And then he like he has a past that was pretty strange for me too. Like when he was with my mom, he'd be selling drugs, and I was like, "Damn, you be selling drugs? Oh, that's tight, man.
I mean, isn't he
He's a mad lad,
isn't he
bro."
doing medicinal marijuana right now?
No, I don't know. What the hell? That's tight. What the heck?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my mom said he invested into medicinal.
Wow, crazy guy.
Makes me think he smokes, and I kind of want to, see like if he'd be down to or something like that.
I probably wouldn't ask him, but I mean,
No, I will never ask him. Not in a million years.
I'm just open to what everything I do. I mean, I don't care about what other people have to say. Like, well, are you a God person? No, sir. No, I'm not. I'm sorry. Like, my mom's a strong, like, she's a very heavily involved in Jehovah's Witness. I'm just not into it. And I tell her, and that's why I love my mom so much. That, like, she gave me the freedom to pick any religion that I want. She's just, she's a very, like, open-minded person. And I appreciate her for that. I don't know how it would be with Pops, but mom for the win.
My dad was the open-minded one. My mom is definitely extremely closed-minded. He
Oh, I see the post, man. I see the Christian
Yeah,
post.
you
What is
see the she's a,
is it Catholic or Christian?
she's a Southern Baptist Christian.
Oh damn, yeah. See, that's extreme. She be one of those guys that go Hallelujah.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
okay. No, I've had my experiences with that with my sister. Her dad was a very like he's a born again Christian. That he's not crazy or anything, but when he took me to his church when I was a kid, definitely scarred me. It's just some lady freaking convulsing on the floor and another guy saying Hallelujah. I'm over here. What the hell is going on? Freaking scared out of my mind. I'm not into all that either. I'm not into religion. I'm not into any of that.
Right.
And I don't be smoking like that either.
Right,
I haven't
right.
smoked in a long time. But that's crazy. That's a new fact about Pops. I got to talk to him
I
about
didn't know he sold drugs though. That's a new fact for me too.
you want to hear a crazier story? Here's one for you. Look, so my mom and dad were living in Fresno, right?
Right.
And they were looking before, like they had a dilemma before. They were looking for my uncle, his brother, the FBI or the ATF. I don't know who it was. Or DEA. I'm sorry. They were looking for my uncle.
Right.
Uh, and one day they broke into his they broke into my mom's house and or apartment or whatever,
Hmm.
and they took Pops and they hung him over a balcony.
Are you serious?
Yeah, the DEA hung him over a balcony and they're like, "Hey, what?" They thought he was my uncle
Oh,
or
okay.
my tío Chayo. You know Chayo, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he thought he was him, and he was like, "No, no, no, no," and he was shirtless. He was like, "Hey," and he got him. He was just telling the agents. He was like, "Hey, man, tell my wife to give me a sweater." And my mom was over there giving him a sweater, and she was pregnant with me at the time. I was like, "That's a
Oh,
wild story.
wow,
That's
that's crazy.
a really wild story." But my mom told me about that first, and then like I finally had the courage to tell my dad. I was like, "Dad, man, I
Was
didn't know
this
you
real?
sold drugs, monster." Huh?
Yeah, I would say you were like you just asked them if
Oh yeah, man. I told him when I went to go visit him last. I was like, "Pops, man, you crazy. You crazy, son. You
You
were selling
crazy.
drugs. He's definitely a wild child. I didn't know he was like into all that,
Right.
but like something in my head, something in my head tells me he still does that, but that's because my uncle makes his assumption, and that's from my mom's side of the family. He doesn't have any hate for him or anything, but he just remembers all the times he used to do that. So,
Right, right.
but
Makes sense.
um, I guess my dad would be like to my mom. My grandma would say, I think my dad's side, even my dad's side of the family would say that he wasn't a very good person to my mom either. Like my mom would tell me, my mom tends to exaggerate, but most of the time I believe her. She tells me that he would go buy himself some, good clothes, but then go buy my mom some clothes at Goodwill. Yeah, that's pretty mean. That's pretty disrespectful.
Yeah, that is a little messed up, you know.
I mean, it's a lot of, like I said, it's not, my analyzation is not complete.
Right, right, right. Of course.
It's just a lot of mixed feelings, but for the most part, it's like I said, the past is the past. People change over the years, and I mean, at least he's talking to me. At least he's talking to me.
Yeah, I definitely think he's just overall just become a better person.
Yeah,
Definitely.
we're like complete opposites, dude. It's really funny. Like he'll like one sports team, and I like the other. Like that's
Are
what's
you
really funny to me.
a Barcelona fan?
Yeah, I'm a Barcelona
I am
fan, bro.
also a Barcelona fan.
See, look,
He's a Real Madrid. He's a
yeah,
Real
see
Madrid fan. I know that. Um,
that this guy's an America fan.
I
I like
know.
Chivas.
Oh,
You know.
I actually am America.
Okay, see, then we're all opposites here, man. It's crazy. It's really
Except when it comes to Mexico,
that is Mexico.
the Mexico team, the team
Oh,
Mexico.
the national
Yeah,
team.
yeah,
Yeah,
national
okay.
team. Yeah, national team. We are all Mexico, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, of course. There's some people that don't really go for their own team. It's funny. It makes me laugh. But yeah, I mean, it's really funny. Really funny how we get to
It
connect. It was
turned.
an instant connection.
Yeah,
Like I know this guy's my pops. First of all, he looks exactly like me. It's freaking
yeah.
crazy.
We all really do look pretty. I think I look less like dad than you do, though. I
You look
definitely
a little
think.
more, yeah. You look a little more
But
like
I
your mom.
think me and you look very, very similar.
Yeah, we do.
I
Yeah, we
think we
do.
look super similar,
I think
for
you grow some
sure.
facial hair. You be my twin, man.
Yeah, but it looks like you stole that feature, bro. I'm not. I can't grow anything.
I didn't think I could grow one until after high school. I had a little patchy beard going on. I was like, "What the heck is this, man?" And then at the bottom of my like chin, for some weird, very weird reason, I just would not grow hair. It would just be like a patch of hair that was not there.
That's
And then
kind
later,
of. That's
yeah,
not
it's
good.
weird.
Yeah, at
But then,
least all of mine like is patchy all together though. Like I'm not missing any parts.
oh,
I
okay,
think
well that's good.
I think I'm gonna get neck hair, cause I grow like shades of neck hair like pretty quick.
Well, yeah, you can. I have a big ass neck beard, so I mean, you've seen my beard, man. It's freaking
Yeah, it
giant.
looks nice. I love it. It looks great.
When it's taken care of. Dang, man, you should have seen me about 2 weeks ago. I was looking like a bum. Matter of fact, bro, a true story. Look, I was I was downtown in my city, and some guy gave me $1, and I was like, "What the
Wait,
fish? You need it more than this?"
are you serious?
Yeah, man. I was like, "What the heck, man?" I took the dollar though.
Dude, oh
I'm like,
yeah, why not? Take that dollar. I take that dollar too.
frick, man.
We're
Yeah,
we may look bum even but we're still ghetto, you know?
well, yeah, of course. I mean, I'm gonna still take the dollar. I ain't gonna turn down $1. That's just facts right there, man. I'm sorry. I'm taking $1. I'll back and buy a bag of chips with that. But yeah, I mean,
$1 for a bag of chips? Not here.
Probably like a
Beanie.
small one, a small bag.
Maybe
There's
one
nothing
of
that's a
like
dollar here
those.
anymore, unless it's like in Arizona. That's if you go
Do
to
y'all
like a
have any Dollar
store.
Trees?
Yeah, we have Dollar Tree. I live
Okay.
close to one, very close to one.
Yeah, I live. My apartment's pretty close to one too. It's right next to my work, actually.
That's cool.
No, yes, it is. That is the Dollar Tree. Yeah, I remember. I started cooking a lot more.
That's cool, man. I try to cook. I just can't. I cook my basic things, but other than that, I can't cook.
Yeah,
Maybe I can if I really get into it. But
I cooked some steaks for my friends yesterday. I cooked steaks for all of us. I think it turned out
okay,
really
man.
good.
I see you, Mister Chef Tony. You know what's
Yeah.
really funny? I
What?
have I have a friend, and he's one of my best friends, one of my childhood friends. His name's Tony too. It's really funny.
Childhood friend name's Tony.
Yeah,
That's
he's
pretty
like
funny.
one of my best friends.
That's pretty good. That's pretty funny. Uh,
And I call him that too. I call him Chef Tony too because he wanted to get into culinary.
dude, I used to want to be a chef. I
That
for real, I used to want to be a chef. Let me tell
that's
you.
crazy.
Listen, I used to want to be a chef. Then I went to architect. Then
Hmm.
I went to engineer, and then I took an entire left field swing and went into psychology.
That is that's pretty crazy. Yeah, you went through a lot of major changes. I mean, I just stuck to two and all three because my mom drilled also drilled like architect into my head. She was like, be an architect, and I was like, okay, let me do that. But first it was architect, and then I went into Fantasyland and I told myself I was gonna be a soccer star. After I find out that I'm not pretty good at I mean, I'm okay at soccer. I'm not that good, but after I found out that soccer is maybe a hobby for
A
me, then
little
I just went to
tough. It's a
music.
little
Yeah,
yeah.
I just went straight to music. Music's
Yeah,
treating me okay.
that's totally how I felt when I started dabbling in psychology and like thinking about what I actually wanted to do. Because when I was doing my classes for engineering, I was like, man, I really don't like this, you know.
Yeah, no,
And
it
I
can be a
always
lot.
I took some psychology classes in high school, right? And I was
Hmm.
like, yeah, this is way better in my opinion. Uh,
Dang, man, you got
and
psychology class in high school?
yeah, I took psychology and sociology, two easiest classes at the high
What
school.
the heck? That's insane, bro.
No, I'm telling you, bro. This teacher was like 84, not 84. She was like 70 years old. It was an old black woman. She really didn't care. She just made us do vocab and read the chapters out loud in class, and that's it.
That's crazy.
And the tests were open book. So
That's a blessing. That's a blessing for sure.
yeah.
You
But
got lucky, man.
I totally fell in love with psychology at that point. I was like, this is awesome, and
That's cool.
I think I really, you know, I
Well,
can
oh yeah, you said you want to be a counselor. I was
high
thinking you
school
want to be like a
counselor.
therapist.
Yeah.
That's okay. Just don't be one of those guys. Freaking hate. I hated my counselor. My counselor was dumb.
No, I'm gonna be the cool counselor. Don't worry about that.
Good, man.
I'm gonna be a
Good.
good counselor. Uh, I think I'm gonna just stick with. I might go to college at some point, like be a college counselor. But I definitely think I'm gonna start at high school.
Yeah, bro, you're gonna have to take a lot of years. Maybe not, because I mean, you took a course in high school. If you take a course in high school, I imagine it applies to college. But either way, I think you're gonna have to go for like 6 years if you want to do college. Because that's the same thing I was trying to do too. I was like, well, if I'm a college professor in music, then I would have to get my master's. But if I get a bachelor's, I'll probably be able to teach just high school, and that's okay with me.
Yeah, I think it's something that I have to, see if I want to go into, I also think I don't want to live in the United States. I think I want to move to Canada.
Would you want the free healthcare, man?
Man, everything in Canada is just better. The metric system. Uh, their
All right, calm down, Mister
Listen.
Kilometers.
Their roads. Everyone's nice. Not a douchebag. They have their government in check. Uh, no one's rioting. No one's like you don't hear about Canada, but they're like they're pretty big. I also always just want I think everyone cool comes from Canada. You got Drake, Justin Bieber, Vanos, great
They're
YouTubers.
okay.
Lots of great YouTubers come from Canada.
There are.
I also learned French, so I might as well use it.
Where are you gonna go to Quebec?
Quebec, Montreal, something like that.
Jesus, man. I couldn't stand French in high school.
I love French. Well, I say love, but it's okay. It's something that I was cool with doing, and it wasn't too hard.
Yeah, being out of the United States is not too bad either. But I mean, in all honesty, I just really love California.
I totally get that for sure. I think California is a great place to live, especially if you
But
can
it's a,
afford it.
yeah. Oh no, no, yeah, it's not affording up in here, man. It's freaking. You gotta struggle. But I mean, it's okay. Like the people are decent. You got some. You got some assholes. You got some nice people. There's always gonna be some bad people. You can go to Canada. There's some bad
Oh
people
yeah,
too.
there's gonna
Come
be
on, man.
there will be bad people in Canada. I know that, but it's just like
I
it's
understand.
not
I understand why you want to get out. There's a
yeah
lot of violence going on
too
in
many
this country.
problems in the country right now. Um, but yeah, free healthcare is pretty nice too.
Yeah, of course. I mean, who wouldn't want free healthcare? Over here charging like $500 an insulin
$500
here.
to get to the hospital.
Oh yeah, no, it's very expensive. That's why you gotta work for your insurance here. It's wild.
I know it's crazy.
Me, I think probably where I want to live is either in Sacramento or all the way where I was born, Oregon.
You were born in Oregon?
Yeah, Oregon City, Oregon.
Dude, I love that. I actually always wanted to visit Oregon to look at the mountains and everything. I
Me too, man.
also
I've never been.
I used to want to live in Portland because it was super beautiful. It's super beautiful there.
Like I said, never seen a day in my life. I think I was just born and then we went straight to Fresno. So,
That's how I feel about when I was born in California. We just moved straight to Georgia afterwards when I was 3 months old.
oh yeah, that's right. You guys went to Georgia. Holy crap. Atlanta, Georgia. How was that? Did you guys like that?
Dude, I was bullied in school.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was bullied
Yeah.
in elementary, man. It was crazy. Um,
You'd be like that sometimes.
yeah, no, whatever. It's been the past now, but yeah, obviously everyone's experience was different. I'm sure Eric liked it because kind of he was the popular kid that was a jock. He was more jockey.
Well,
I'm sure Selena had plenty of friends too and everything. She was actually super into the church group that we were at and everything too.
that's
Um,
cool, man.
I mean,
I
I
was
did
just out here kicking it, being a little gangster.
being a little gangster. Uh, I was definitely a lot. I hung out with my cousins a lot, Coco and them. Yeah, Coco. I don't know if you know Coco and Dylan or not, but
Uh-uh.
oh
Not
yeah,
at all.
it's from my mom's side. But yeah, I hung out with them all the time, and they were pretty much my safe place essentially.
Okay, cool. Well, I mean,
No, but
where'd you guys go after? You guys went to Arkansas right after Georgia?
yeah. So let's see. We were in Georgia until I was or when I was turning 8. I remember we moved when I turned 8.
Uh-huh.
Um, we moved over the summer, and yeah, I went to Arkansas in the 3rd grade.
Wow, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I started school early.
I've never been. I've never even been out of state.
I don't,
I've
you
I've just been
know,
to like Nevada and New Mexico. That's pretty much it.
right. I think about this like not all the time, but sometimes, and I totally think that I I don't really consider Georgia a part of my life. I don't consider anything before Arkansas traveling because I don't remember it enough. You know what I mean?
Makes sense.
I
But
never.
no,
I know we went to Six Flags, but I don't remember going to Six Flags. You know what I mean?
yeah, no, I could agree with you 100%. Like if I don't remember going there, like I said, I've never been to Oregon, and it's going to stay that way. I've never been. I was just born there, and I left. So like the only things I vividly remember is Nevada because I went to Las Vegas to visit my uncles, and I still go. And then New Mexico because that was after high school. We did this. It's a yearly convention for mariachis, and you just learn from like various teachers.
That's really
And
dope.
yeah, no, it's really really cool. We like stayed at the University of New Mexico, or we got to see it, and there was a conference in there, and like it was a really nice university.
That's awesome. I
Uh,
like that. That's pretty dope. I like that concept a lot.
well, that was pretty cool. Oh, I got to go see Walter White's house from Breaking Bad. That was the coolest part of it. That was like
Are
the
you
highlight of my trip.
serious? Walter White's house. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
man, pretty freaking cool. They got a sign saying, "Hey, no cameras," because there's actually people that live there. So
Right. Of course not. You don't want to get that out there.
it was pretty cool though. Overall, I had a really great experience over there. Very fun.
I will say I did for my in my regular high school. We did go on a school trip to see the Black African American uh, National History Museum. I'm pretty sure is what it was. It was in
Where's
Tennessee.
that?
It's in
Oh,
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Yeah, it's in Memphis. It's like a 2.5 drive, 2.5 hour drive, and from Little Rock or North Little Rock, so yeah, that's why the school went.
That's freaking
Um,
cool, man.
it was fun. It was pretty nice to see and everything. Um, but yeah, it's pretty much that.
Dang.
That's pretty much all for out of state. Anything other than like seeing Vegas and going to California, and that was it. I really haven't been anywhere else out of state.
Sucks, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. I wish I could have gone to like I don't know, like Texas. No, I don't like Texas. Texas
Bro,
sucks.
Texas is right there.
Texas sucks. Texas is too close. I want to go to New York for sure, just to see
On it,
it.
that's a dream destination for me. Go to New York.
Just for like 2, 3 days, just to stay there. Be like
I wanted to plan a
New
trip to New York
York.
too, and then the pandemic hit and
Right.
ruined all that.
Yeah. Screw this pandemic. I'm glad we developed a vaccine for it.
Yeah, that's
Um,
good.
do you know I'm supposed to be getting the vaccine since I'm an essential worker?
Really?
Yeah, it's all healthcare professionals first, and then it's essential workers.
Um, Probably means I'll get one too.
Where are you
I'm over
working
here.
now?
Me, I work in the Bay Area, like kind of like in the San Jose area. I'm a landscaper.
Oh, all right. Yeah. You know me, work at Walmart. Shout out to the OGP department in Walmart.
I
Yeah,
thought about working for Walmart.
it's not bad,
That was after working at McDonald's for 6 months. But I was like, hey, you know what? No,
dude.
I
And
just want
I
for
genuinely mean this when I say, fuck fast food, working in fast food. I worked at
oh yeah, no.
Cane's, dude. I only made one thing, but the customers were so like I hated it. They don't give you breaks, don't give you lunch, nothing. You just sit there and work whatever they tell you to.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. I mean,
It's
McDonald's was
lame.
pretty strict, but I just didn't like it. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. I
Yeah.
one time this lady complained so bad she was waiting for me in the parking lot. It's because I put too much mayonnaise on her McChicken, or I didn't put enough.
Dude, I love mayonnaise in my McChicken. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, this lady wanted more apparently, so much more that she was waiting for me outside of the parking lot when I got off.
Bro,
It
she's trying to
was
square up on you or something. Like, you didn't put enough mayonnaise in my sandwich.
I know she's probably trying to freaking run the fade right then and there. I was like, man, calm down, calm down, lady.
Man, I kind of want to just intro this out a little more and go like how high school went, middle school,
Hmm.
I don't know if you went to college or anything though.
I'm going to college right now, community
Okay.
college. I live right
Right.
by it, so pretty cool.
Yeah.
Um, it's actually like not going so good right now. I mean, just because I'm only taking like one class a semester, and it's slowing my progress. But that's just because of work.
Dude,
If it wasn't,
I
uh,
totally respect and understand. I took two classes just for one semester. I think it was last semester. Yeah, not fall semester, but spring 2020.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah. See, no, that's it's. I mean, but everybody goes at their own pace. I just wish I could go full time so I can just move on faster.
I know. I really wish I could go back right now, but I need to finish paying off the first college I went to, and I dropped out just because it just wasn't for me. You know that feeling you get when it's just not right, even if like you're doing your best and everything, it's just not right.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I feel it.
Yeah.
I mean, but we got some. I really enjoyed going to physical school, but now I've had to resort to online school. Not just because of the pandemic, it's just because of work. Work has been
Well,
my
yeah,
main.
I'm totally thinking about also doing all online for my college, and it really is because working is just such a necessary thing to do, um, that I just it's just something that I gotta do.
It's just in the way. I mean, I really wish I could just stop working, but I mean, somebody's got to pay the bills, so you know.
Exactly. That's completely how I see it as well.
But yeah, after high school, I should have just gone straight to college, but I didn't. I think I just went straight to work. So after high school, after I graduated high school in 2015, I think it took until 2017 for me to actually go to school. 2016, I'm sorry. Actually, yeah, I took 1 year off, and then I started school in 2016, and I just went to school to go to school. I didn't really know what I was doing. I took the classes that I thought it was what I needed to graduate from there. And turns out I was luckily taking the right classes, but I needed to step up on my core class. That's when I went to go talk to a counselor. I stopped going to school in 2017, and then maybe like in 2019 I started going back. So I still got like a long way to go.
No, that's totally cool, man. I totally respect it. It's kind of how I'm headed right now. Sort of. I'm like I went into school, 2020 in the fall, but
Hmm.
since I dropped out, I did, none of my courses counted, of course. Um, but
That's good.
luckily, I still had a ton of credits from ASMSA.
Hmm.
I think I ended with like 43 credits, just hours of credit, for college.
That's
Um,
pretty good.
yeah, so that's like in supposedly my entire freshman year and like half of my sophomore year. Um,
That's really good.
yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty nice. Um, but yeah, and in the fall, man, I just wasn't feeling right. I just didn't like it. I just knew it wasn't the school for me. so I dropped out, and then I decided to go to. I still wanted to kind of continue school, so I went online for just 2 classes, so I can still pay for them and everything, and
Mm-hmm.
I did. I paid for that entire thing all on my own, and that's when I started working. I started working fall 2020. When I moved up to Fayetteville for everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I just started working because I knew I had to, because I didn't want to have like no work experience or anything like that or something.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I and then after I left that as well, I just kept working over and over. Ever since then, I've just stayed working pretty much 40 hours a week.
Yeah. No, everybody has to work their 40 hours, man. Oh my goodness. Work is so stressful sometimes.
Yeah, for real. I mean, it's crazy. It's really crazy how work can get to you.
No, it really, yeah, it drains the crap out of you mentally, physically.
Oh
But
man,
you
and
got to keep
then
going.
I worked 2 jobs for like a month, right? I worked at this place called I'm sure you know about Cane's, right?
Yeah, no, I
I love
love Kona.
Cane's. Cane's is so good, best chicken fingers ever, like ever. Um,
Pretty good, yeah. Their bread too. The bread's
oh my
so good.
god, the toast, uh, butter
Texas
on
toast.
butter on both sides, toast.
Hell yeah, hella good.
I love it. I worked at Cane's and Walmart for like a month, and then the man one accident, the accident, I fell asleep on the wheel, and I was
Hmm.
like, I can't do this anymore. I should not be working at Cane's right now. So I just didn't. I stopped working at Cane's, and yeah, that's pretty much it for Cane's. I worked there for like what since August to a little bit past May, I want to say.
Hmm.
I think at May, if anything. So I think I was working there for like 9 months. I'm working at Walmart now for 7 months, I think.
That's good, man.
Yeah. I've
Um,
always just made sure that I had a job security before anything.
yeah, of course. Um, what's it called? Yeah, no, I understand how, stressful it could be. Especially when you're doing work in school too. That's a killer right there. It takes a lot out of you. Um,
Yeah, so we're both pretty much just kind of in the same boat, huh?
yeah,
This
no,
essentially.
somewhat, yeah.
Yeah. Um, yeah, man, I really wanna. I really am truly determined to go back to school so I can finish my degree so I can become a high school counselor. It's just this idea in my head of just like being able to help, these younger kids who are gonna go through, life and stuff and everything. I really think that it's important for them to have something, guiding them, and I feel like I'd be really good at being able to help them. Because
That's good,
I've
man.
been constantly told that I give good advice, and everything, and I genuinely believe like I can help these people, and I think it's like I if I know I can help someone, I'm going to, and that's just kind of my personality and how I am.
Yeah, no,
That's with
it's
anyone,
good.
in my opinion. I like even strangers I could have just met. I'm so trusting and open to like and to them. Like obviously I have doubts about complete like strangers, but like
Hmm.
if it's like so if it was someone on the side of the road with like a family there, I'd totally pull over to help or something.
No, yeah, I have the same like reaction from friends, and that seems to be my downfall too. People say I have too big of a heart, and I kind of think it's true sometimes.
I've heard that so much. I've just kind of been like, okay, maybe I have a big heart, but I also have a mindset of like, I don't really care what happens if it's, I'm kind of like, I'm super go with the flow. Uh, that's just how my mentality is. Like, it's just how it is. It's just how it is. Like,
Yeah, same here. Same here. It's all the same here.
yeah,
We
it's
really
like,
are brothers.
it's pretty much just whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, no, of
It's
course.
all of this. Like we really can't control what happens most of the time. So
Yeah, I always say that too. We don't know what's gonna happen, but just live day to day. Just kick back, do what you do.
100%. I think I think that's pretty good. You know, nice little hour. We've been talking for like hour 5 minutes. That was a good little session for the first
Yeah, man.
episode.
Cool.
Um,
I enjoyed it, man.
yeah,
Really
I
did.
love it. I will hit you up when I'm ready to record another one.
Yeah,
Um,
man. For sure.
I'll probably text you tomorrow. Actually, I will be free for the next 2 weeks because I am going to be under quarantine. Uh, the friend
Oh,
I'm with, his roommate has COVID.
great.
Yeah, so
You
gotta.
gotta be careful for that, man.
I'll be extra. I gotta be extra careful.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna quarantine for about 2 weeks. So I'll definitely be calling you.
for
Uh,
sure, man. Just hit me up. I get home every day at like 6, 7. I play some Call of Duty with some amigos till like 10:30. That's usually when I go to sleep. You can hit me up at like 9 and we could just do everything that we did before. 9, or what time is it for you? Like 11, if
right
that's
now
okay with you.
it's 1 a.m.
Yeah, it's 1 a.m., right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I'm totally down for that. Like I definitely stay up later. You know, I'm totally good with that.
I'm just telling you my schedule because I mean, when I get home, I'm super tired and then I take a shower. Then I try to keep my video game time to a normal, because if I don't play anything, I just be bored. So watching Fresh Prince of Bel Air or something.
Yeah, yeah, I get that. I totally. Whenever I'm not gaming, if I'm watching something, I'm probably watching disc golf tournaments and stuff like that. Like I'm watching disc golf or I'm watching anime, and that's it.
What kind of anime do you watch?
Dude, right now I'm killing it. I killed out Haikyuu. I killed out. I started rewatching Demon Slayer. I started rewatching. Shoot, what's it called? JoJo's again.
Which
Um,
season?
right now I'm on the part three.
Okay.
Yeah. And I kind of want to wait until all of Attack on Titan season 4 is out to watch it. So that's why I haven't watched anything of season
I'm all
4
caught
yet.
up. This shit is crazy. It's
Is
crazy.
there? It's all right. All right. Don't spoil. No spoilers. Nothing. I don't
No,
want to
no,
hear
of
anything
course
about
not.
it, bro.
Of
No
course
one thing.
not, bro. But
Uh,
it's crazy. I'll tell you that right now.
oh, and me and my girlfriend broke up, and that's just pretty recent.
No, I mean you got to take your time to grieve about that. So
Yeah. It's. I mean,
I
it
know it was
was.
mutual, but I
I.
mean it's still got to take some toll on you. Just go with
Yeah.
the flow.
Yeah. Um.
Speaking of JoJo, man, I'd be playing that on the guitar all the time. Just
Yeah.
the
I saw the. I heard your little riff you were doing earlier.
to be continued.
The one for.
It's my
I
favorite song.
love it. I love it. Roundabout. That's a great song, man.
Yeah, but yes, it's
Yes,
really
by
good.
Yes. You know what? You know what else I found out? Do you remember? You remember the movie School of Rock, right?
Oh yeah, it's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I think it's a great place to end this. In School of Rock, Jack Black hands the piano kid a CD, and he tells him to listen to the song "Roundabout" by Yes.
Rip. Dang.
Yes,
He tells him
yeah.
that.
He tells him listen to the piano solo in "Roundabout" by Yes.
That's a really good solo too.
I know, and I was like, and when I found out what the song was, I was like, wait, that sounds super familiar. And then I rewatched School of Rock, and there it was.
I just like his the Doors when he gave the Doors sheet music. It was freaking cool.
Yeah, dude, I love that movie. That was so great. Jack Black in his prime, he was hilarious.
Yeah, no, I love
Nacho Libre,
Tenacious D is one of my favorite movies.
Tenacious D. All right, man. I'll definitely catch you then. It was
For sure,
super
bro.
fun.
I'm gonna catch some Z's. Get ready for freaking work. Oh, I hate it.
That's unlucky. It's all right though.
All right, bro.
All right,
It's
bro.
good talk.
All right, I'll catch you, bro.
For sure. Hit me up
All right, see you, bud.
later.
Alright guys, I'm glad you enjoyed that first episode. If you did, do whatever. Do that, normal YouTube thing. I stream. I'll put the link in the description below. I play chess. I'll play Call of Duty. I kind of just play whatever I feel like playing. Anyways, see ya.